mentioned Eddie and Frank, of course, two of your promoters that you've had in your career.
Yeah.
Obviously, both very different people.
Yeah.
How have you felt dealing with both of them? You won a world title with both of them.
Yeah.
How are they different? How are they the same? What's your relationship like with both Eddie and Frank? You're at the stage of your career now. You can say what you want.
Yeah.
Right, it don't matter.
I think I've had them at different stages, haven't I? So
Yeah.
like Eddie, when he was coming through, hungry and ambitious, and I think the first time round he was a little bit more hands-on and talks. Yeah, I couldn't imagine him talking to too many of his domestic fighters now. You know, but like when I was with him the first time round, coming through against Samir and Rendell and Martin Lindsay and all that, you know, you'd have a lot more personal chats with him. And then, you know, what for whatever reason we moved away. Frank, I think Frank was a lot more personal. You know, arm around the shoulder. Frank's a really interesting character and he gets a lot of stake, and probably people don't say that, but you know, sit down and have a cup of tea with Frank, and you know, I think my dad enjoyed his company as well because he'd tell a good story and always had time for you. Obviously they got to a stage where we couldn't really do too much for us, couldn't Frank, but then you know, we had some good years with him. And obviously he come back to Eddie, and obviously Eddie's grown and grown. Probably never give Eddie the credit that he deserves to his face. His fucking head to get even bigger, but he's already a big celebrity, so don't need fucking old little Warrington telling him how good he is. But he has done boxing in the world of good. He gave everyone the kick up the arse when it needed it. You know, let's not forget, even I can remember turning pro and fighting on shows in leisure centres, and that was a fucking Friday night fight night. British title and achieved support for 8 rounds on, you know, the fight underneath it. Then they fill the card with just highlights of the best fights at night. That's all it was. 2 hours on Friday fight night, and then you've got stadium fights week in, week out, arena fights. We've been spoiled, and he has made everyone raise a game. But I do say, I probably would say, a lot of his interests over the last few years have been building himself in America, and obviously ambitious. But there's not really that personal touch. I mean, some people may think that he fucking comes around to mine for, you know, a cup of tea and biscuits on a Sunday. It's fucking not like that. It's, you know, we get down to business. We fight. We talk a lot more when fights are getting made, and then after that, you know, you do what you do. He does what he does, and you know, see each other at shows. Maybe do interviews together, but it's relevant to the quiet in between.
Last quick couple from me. We're going to do some more light-hearted fun bits in a minute. Do you think you're a dirty fighter?
Yes, horrible fucking dirty leads bastard. Bash. Bash. What else am I going to get tarnished with? Feather-fisted, headbutting, ticket selling Warrington.
You've done all right for all of those things, haven't you?
Not done too bad. It's funny how people don't have their own opinion these days. One person jumps on it. I was just talking about earlier about people scoring the fight. Someone will say, fucking, I seen that fucking 120, 108, yeah, and everyone else, yeah, fucking, I agree, yeah, I agree with you. Have you actually sat down and watched? No, I've seen the fucking highlights where you've seen best bitch. I just see the actual fights. You know, one person might have said, I'm a dirty fighter, then next minute it's fucking all dirty fighters. I go forward with my chin down, top of my head, toughest part of cranium's there. You know, if I'm going forward and another fighter's going forward, then it's clash happens. Just, I'm lucky enough that when I've clashed heads, I've never come off cut, and sometimes opponents have come off cut. I don't fucking go in there whipping LS9 kisser on them. You know what I mean? It's like, I never get told, Josh, point off Ed. But maybe it might fucking start pushing referees to fucking give him points off him, but they never see that in the action. You know, when you're in there up close, things happen. Never fucking intentionally look for heads, but say you get tarnished for one thing and that's it. That's everyone fucking jumps on board. You know, everyone used to be the same with ticket seller. Everyone seems to be saying that can't punch. It's just the same now. No one's really talked about Lara fighting Wood and then, you know, jumping forward with Ed. You know, come up a few times, Ed eye, Wood gets cut. No one fucking mentions it. But I go forward, get involved, and it's a fucking boxing match. It is a fight. This fighters get up close. No one fucking mentions it there. So, you know, what are you considering dirty? You know, heads going together, because elbows go in.
Forearms. Yeah.
People use forearms. People use a bit of like, I should say, Tai Chi, and fucking lift each other's arm. What is Lomachenko fight? Because he lifts people's arms up and then throws punches in. Is that dirty? You know, it's a physical fight, and yeah, you can't fucking intentionally headbutt somebody. But when your heads are in close and you know you are pushing to get room, you might use a bit of physical force from your body, and that's it. But I've never intentionally looked to fucking headbutt anybody. Well, maybe it's a lie. Kick Gallard round 11. Gonna be in a clinch, and I thought, fucking close here, bash. But no, that's I get a bit stick, but you just gotta fucking laugh at it. I mean, he's been same. Luis Alberto Lopez. I mean, down in I think it was 6th or 7th round, I'd hit him, and one of the punches landed like there on his hip. No intention. You're going full of flurry. Sometimes not always textbook, but punches are coming from here, and as a fighter's turning round, man's on his side, and next minute he's going, referee gives him fucking 3 minutes now. 10 seconds prior to that, I caught him with a right liver shot, and I heard him go, he's fucking used that 3 minutes. You've just saved him there, potentially from that being a 10-8 round, because I hit him again, he's going down. You know, he kept on talking about, he's dirty fight, he hits round back of the head. Yeah, I'm fucking, because I've got octopus arms, I've got turn round and go, bosh, at back of your head. And don't, you know, people just listen to what he's saying, cause he's complaining about, because it's not always gone his way, and he's not looked as flash as he should have been. But when you tight hooks are going in and people are turning, and punches come on their side, you know, side of head, it happens. But it's fucking. Sometimes I don't get on social media and argue with these fucking clowns, and I think that's because of that. They get a bit of ammunition, and when I have spoken to people about it, they go, oh yeah, actually you're right there, Josh. No, I just seen that people have been calling you. Well, no, you came to me and said, oh, you're a bit of a dirty fighter, Josh, and I fucking told you why it's happening. You're going, oh yeah, no, just what. They can start backtracking. Yeah. So yeah, what do you think, Rob? I'm a dirty fighter in your opinion?
I always I've actually I've been asked this a few times, and I have a similar sort of outlook to you. It's not a tickling competition, and the referee's in there to referee the fight. Now, the way you fight is very attritional. You come forward, and other than really Selby, I mean, Frampton, I know Frampton's not a brawler, but he likes to let his hands go, and that version of Frampton under Jamie Moore wasn't as light on his feet as he was down at Super Bantam. So you meet Luis Alberto, you meet Mauricio Lara, you meet. It's not a tickling competition. And you are going to have instances where you have head clashes and things like that. I'm quite old-fashioned in the sense of I do like the referees to referee the fight. And for some fighters who are dirty, mentioning you, or mentioning any names, if the referee allows them to get away with certain things, then they're going to get. Floyd Mayweather is considered by many to be one of the greatest defensive fighters. Yes, slick and this, that and the other. Elbows, forearms, pulling down the head, glove over the mouth. It's a fight. Exactly. It's a fight. So I would probably say that you're an aggressive fighter and you're a rough fighter, but a dirty fighter I'd stop short of.
I mean, I could talk about one there, and I think he's only recently been tarnished for it a little bit more, and that's Kid. You know, that box.
Pinching and stepping on the foot, and forearms and heads.
Done plenty of stuff with that with myself. Grabbing my nose. Quite clever, actually. Gets me in a headlock and pinching my nose. I fucking complain about it.
It's the dark arts, isn't it?
It's a fight, and people do stuff inside. Like, Atten used to fucking throw people's shoulders up and, you know, use an elbow and pull people onto his body shots, pull them back and pull them onto it. You know, there's going to be little bits of inside tactics and stuff, but, you know, dirty fight. Well, even the last one, that fucking, I remember in that first 4 rounds being apprehensive, like, and fucking being a bit cautious, and then thinking, no, we need to get this win, and we're going to be fighting in fucking unification fights. You're going to be back to where you should have been a few years ago. And, like, we clashed heads, and he fucking, he's gone back to corner. And I remember thinking, that left me a bit flat as well. After the third round, and he's fucking like that, and then see blood trickling. I thought, fucking hell, here we go again. Like that. I'm just going to get a fucking tarnish from referee now. Like, he's going, and then they fucking didn't half make a meal of it, they did Lopez. But thinking, fucking hell, no, I can't do fucking anything now without, this is that. You can half hate fucking Twitter messages, you know, stuff like that.